It's all about the fact that to achieve more, we simply must focus more. We must focus more if we are to achieve more. And speaking of more than ever before, distractions of all kinds are everywhere to take away from the focus we need to achieve more. More than ever, right? I mean, would you agree with phone calls? We all have a mobile phone, right? So with phone calls constantly coming our way, whether it's from family or friends, and sometimes it's not even that. It's just sales and marketing people reaching out, trying to sell us and get our attention somehow, right? Or text messages, same thing. Social media, right? Scrolling endlessly through Facebook, through Instagram. Check in whatever it may be online, LinkedIn, anything. Social media. Events, happenings, things going on. We're constantly checking, looking, pictures, etc., right? That whole FOMO, fear of missing out. We got to see what's going on, who's doing what, right? So many distractions everywhere today that it makes it hard for us to focus. I know it certainly has in the past for me, where there's so much going on. I feel like I'm distracted. I can't really focus in on what I have to do to have the things I want, to achieve the goals that I have for myself.
I've got my very strict rules, routines, and rituals. And because of that, I've got an awesome life. My life is very predictable, predictably awesome. And I want that for you. But if you don't have an awesome life, it's probably because you had some goals, you had some dreams, and then you go, yeah, but I got married, but I had kids, bills and stuff. You get older, oh, pot belly, dad body. No, bro. Dad bod should not exist. You compromised, and therefore you allowed yourself to eat. You emotionally ate. You stopped working out. You prioritized TV or fake busy work, not good work, not productive work, fake busy work, because we can justify anything to procrastinate from working out or making money or pouring into our relationship. Oh man, I would have a date night with my girl, but I work overtime, I work late, I work on my business late. Listen, if I parachuted into your life and I kept track of the real productive work you're doing, I would be shocked if you actually worked more than 3 hours of productive work. I have no doubt that you probably are working, doing busy work, tactically loitering for 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, 13 hours, and you come home tired because, of course, I can get tired from doing non-productive busy work as well. But the reality is, you are compromising. If you want better health, if you want to make more money and have financial security, if you want to have a deep, meaningful relationship with your honey, but then you begin to compromise the things that you need to do to get there, and you negotiate them away because, well, I'm tired, because I don't feel like it, it's not realistic to be a millionaire or to be to be that lean at this age. It's not realistic. Who the says you have to be realistic like everybody else?
I knew a guy who wanted to be a musician, and I'd meet him and say, how are things going? He'd go, bro, we nearly finished my song and finished my album and we're gonna make more money. I was like, cool. 6 months later, I'd see him, how's things? Hey bro, almost done with the album. I was like, it's been 6 months. An album? Yeah, but you don't understand, you gotta mix the track, it takes time. Mixing a track, okay, we have computers, 10 minutes? Okay, two days. It's been 6 months, bro. And I sit to him and say, it can't take this long. You're just smoking weed. You're not working. And he's like, no, you don't know. So I thought, okay, I'll make a track. So I made a song. I wrote some lyrics and hit a guy up, got a beat, got a mic. I know I'm not talented. Yeah. Talked, blah, blah, blah. I made a song in 2.5 hours. And I started releasing these songs I made in 2 hours. And it was just to spite that guy, just to teach him a lesson about how speed works.
What do you do to begin to live a no compromise life? And that's what I want for you. I live a no compromise life. The people I surround myself with live a no compromise life. I will fly in to town. Hugo will pick me up from the airport, from LAX. I'll say, Hugo, drop me off at BK Strength, and I will work out there before I go home and see my family and say hello to them. Because I know that if I missed my workout that morning, because it was a long travel day, I still have to work out. I will not compromise and say, well, I traveled, there was a long layover, or the plane had to get de-iced 4 times, and so we were on the tarmac for 3 hours, and therefore I can just compromise my workout. Absolutely not. When Hugo picks me up from LAX, he will bring me to BK Strength, and I'll say, bro, you can go home from here. I'll take one of the cars in the garage and go home. And then tomorrow, Shelby or Joan can help bring that car back to BK Strength, because in the back of my gym, I have a garage, and that's where I keep a few cars and then some cars at home. So I share this with you because if you don't compromise in your goals and dreams, you will actually be respected by the people who look up to you. You will be someone that they want to model. You will be a role model human being. But no compromise life starts with killing your soft expectations, and that's the problem. See, we all have certain standards and expectations that we kind of fabricate, that we create for ourselves, right? We have these standards and expectations, like this is how I want to live my life. But if they are soft expectations, meaning they're pliable, that you are willing to compromise and negotiate them away, when you are late, when you are tired, when things aren't convenient, you will compromise them. When someone wants to talk you out of it, oh, come on, can't you just skip your workout? Come on, can't you just come home early? Come on, can't you just have an extra drink? Come on, can't you just stay awake an extra hour? And if you go yes to that because you are compromising against your core values and character, against your goals and dreams in life, you become a piece of who will die with regret.
Our ability to focus on what we must do to achieve the things that you and I have decided we must have. We made it a priority. We must have this. But more than ever before, our ability to focus, it's at risk. It's at major risk right now because of all these distractions. The phone calls, the text message, the social media, the events, the happenings, everything. Our focus is in jeopardy. We're at risk of not achieving the things we've decided we want to achieve, we must achieve, because our focus isn't there. The distractions are getting the best of us. Would you agree that for something to work, that we must 100% focus all of our time, energy, and effort towards it? Give that question some thought real quickly. Would you agree that if something is going to work, whether it's a new career, a career we want to just crush and kill and be awesome at, or a new business we start, or a new relationship, or a friendship, or whatever, any kind of relationship that we're looking to really make the best it can be, if we're going to really make our finances work, do things financially, budget, pay off stuff, save money, invest, if any of these are going to work, would you agree that it's a must that we focus all of our time, energy, and effort to create any one of these? My guess is you would say yes, because I certainly would say yes, right? We can't half-ass a career or a business or a relationship or our finances and think we're going to have massive benefit. There's no way, guys. You tell me. Think of any situation where you've kind of gave it half an effort, and you've reaped massive rewards, the kind of rewards you want. It doesn't happen, right? We need to give all of our time, energy, and effort towards something, a goal, an aspiration, a dream.
Think about this. Like, would you ever allow your kids, when they say, like, I want to be a firefighter, a police officer, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be whatever, would you ever say, like, no, you shouldn't, you should just settle down for a nice little office job that just gets you by? You wouldn't. If they say they want to be the next Elon Musk and create a rocket that takes people to Mars, you would encourage that, you would inspire that, you would motivate that in them. Yet you begin to compromise the goals and dreams that you have. You begin to negotiate them away, and I often wonder to myself why you would do this. You only get one run at life, There is no second run. There is no trial run. If you think this is a trial run, my second time around, I'm really going to go all in. You're not. This is it. And so if you are here and you've got goals and dreams, why would you ever compromise, right? Mediocre people don't want anything other than realistic. I am unrealistic in my expectations. I am relentless in the pursuit of my life's goals. I am rigid and I never compromise. And I'm asking you to do the same, because the worst thing you could have on your deathbed is regret for all the things that you compromised against in life in exchange for a mediocre, average, pathetic, boring life. On the flip side, I want to die, and I want you to die when you're old and ripe with these amazing memories. I want you to die with this smile on your face that goes, man, I lived a life of no compromise. I lived a life that I did way more things than anyone would have expected me to do. I achieved so much. I had so many great experiences. I've got such great memories, and I wouldn't change a thing.